Yeah, it's about 9:43. I'm back to the vehicle. I didn't leave a note, and if he came, he didn't leave a note, but the lock is still there. I believe he's very likely there, but again, I'm not going to go say, why didn't you go? And this is explaining the concept again of referencing the outside world. If somebody would have gone over the fence, and there's other ways to not even have a fence to get in there, and that's their decision based on their priorities. I've already explained why I wouldn't go over the fence right now. Part of it is I don't need to get myself in trouble when I like passing my criminal record checks. And the other reason is, I don't know how the dog will feel today. But also stubbornness. Stubbornness being turned into a useful tool to do more of my own lifelong learning. Because when I'm angry, I usually do something productive with it, not counterproductive, like go over a fence and being pissed off. So even though that's what you would do, again, people, this is referencing the outside world. I am a different person than you. I have different priorities, values, criteria for making choices. And again, I don't even think psychiatrists get this when they ask you about your life. Like you have to say, can you tell me why you think I made this decision in my life? And then they would give a diagnosis. No, that the hell. I just explained to you because this is, for example, my longer-term goal. Or this is what I experience, and I don't want to keep experiencing it with a Band-Aid on it. Psychiatrists don't get this. They don't get the concept of not wanting to be a sheep. You don't want to be a sheep? You're going to diagnose you with the worst thing I can find. Or this new one I haven't tried yet, or whatever it is. And that is life-breaking behaviors from psychiatrists. But hey, they're okay with that. Anyways, what else did I want to say? Other than psychiatrists ruining lives. And believe me, this is, again, measurable. I'm not saying they always do, but they majoritively do. They majoritively do not have oversight. You can't get a second opinion from somebody who passes a particular criteria for being the person who gives a second opinion and who has the ability to reprimand. Doctors don't want to be reprimanded, and society doesn't want them to, because then there'll be longer waiting periods. They'd prefer taking a chance with their lives and their kids' lives. Which again brings me back to, hey, maybe I should start looking for videos where I give myself an anesthetic based on my weight. This is the compound. I don't know where I'd get it. And then I'm going to operate here, and I can tolerate pain better than most people. And I'll be so curious and having fun, probably. I already got my appendix out, so I can't do that one. And that's the only time I'd consume alcohol, maybe, to sterilize. But, I mean, like it's almost like the levels of incompetence and uncaring for others is so much in the medical field, in the public service fields, dental fields, mental health, education. Nobody wants to be questioned when they don't do a good job, or there's the possibility they'll ruin a life if they might not be doing a good job. And again, mechanics, bus drivers, taxi drivers, you'll put your kids in this vehicle where sometimes you might have seen the bus do something. I saw up here at the intersection the other day, a truck turning left right in front of a school bus, like really at the last minute. And the bus didn't brake hard or anything. I can't remember at this point if the bus braked or not. But the truck didn't accelerate hard either. Like, what causes this? Now, there's no kids, I believe, in the bus at the time, but I don't think the oncoming vehicle would know unless they're certain based on the time or something like that. But, that this happens, and again, you got cheap buses that aren't necessarily safe for the kids, and you got people that, they have seniority, so they'll drive this small vehicle, let's say, which could have seniors or kids or people with medical conditions, but because they have seniority, they get that class 4 vehicle, but they don't have the people skills, because they've been a bus driver all their lives.